Freaking awesome. Good morning. I'm gonna become a hydraulic engineer today because I'm hooking up the whole hydraulic trim system on this old 85 Mercury. There's a cylinder down there, and there's a lot of different kinds of pipes and connections and fittings, so I bought all of them, and I'm gonna try to see which ones work. It's probably a much simpler project and problem, and I'm overcomplicating it, but I would like to trim my motor up because I bumped the ground the other day and it was very unpleasant. So maybe we can get this thing more seaworthy than the HMS hook. Not good. I mentioned we're doing this as cheap as possible. Instead of the $500 boat trim cylinder, I bought some $150 trim pumps. One's single action, one's double action. We'll see which one I like more or whichever one works. But they're 150 bucks. Still should be fun. First we have this is some hydraulic line for Mercury motors bought off Amazon. Don't know if it will work. I'm gonna open it up and see. Here are the fittings we're trying to emulate. We're off to a good start. This guy is too small and connects to the wrong port. There's two of them. So there's a far one and a close one. And the far one is the out, and the close one's the in. And I'm kind of trying to pump it up, so I need that one, not this one. So someone, not me obviously, someone thought it was a 1/4 NTP, but actually I'm seeing this as a 1/8 NTP flared. So that's exciting, I think. Don't know much about pipes. Here's what comes on the hydraulic side though. This little guy. This is a hydraulic fitting. And I have an NTP to hydraulic comp link over there. So we'll see if that works. No cigar. The adapter I have is supposed to replace this guy up there. Does not fit. It's a little too small. It's actually the output. And this doesn't hook up either, so I guess doubly unfortunate today. But we're gonna go to the hardware store and see what we can do. So this fits pretty well, and this came out of a 1/4. What was this? 1/4?
1/4 of an inch.
1/4.
1/4.
1/4.
1/4.
FTP. NTP. Let's make this rise like Christ. Yeah. Small leak. I wouldn't do it this way. I just wanted this trim to work because it hasn't worked all the time I've had the motor. So I took some fuel line and I just clamped it onto the valve over there. And I clamped it onto this valve over here. Turns out this is a flare. This is a 1/3 or this is a 1/2 flare fitting over here. And over here on the motor, this is a 1/4. It is 1/4 compression fitting. So I can go on Amazon and order the right fittings and the right hoses for this. But in a pinch, I wouldn't trust this though. It could like explode, so I'd be very careful. It's all my transmission fluid. I use transmission fluid. That is a little too fast. Shout out to my Pro Mariner. This is the first company I ever worked for after college, and they make awesome chargers. Or used to, because they laid off the whole team that built all these. Brunswick did. But they gave us severance. Very fair. But these, very good. Here we are, a little trim. it in there well.